Hello, and thanks for joining me tonight. My name is Jenny, and this is One Story and One Song. So, tonight I'm going to sing a song called Leave No Child Inside. Um, it's kind of a play on Leave No Child Behind, but it's actually a movement to get children outside in nature regularly. And it was started by a book that I mentioned last night in my one story. And here's the book. This is a book called Last Child in the Woods. It's by Richard Louv, and it was published in 2005, and it created a whole international movement that is still going strong all these years later. What is it now? 10, 13, what? 2005? Okay, 15 years later. And when he wrote it, he certainly didn't realize it would resonate with so many people. It resonated with me. And I and many others just started in their own towns groups to kind of get kids outside. And my group is called the Leave No Child Inside Central Ohio Collaborative. And I started that in 2007 with some friends. We got together and started brainstorming, and we invited a whole bunch of people and organizations to a summit way back in 2007, and many came, and we started the Leave No Child Inside Central Ohio Collaborative. But there are many groups nationwide and worldwide, for that matter, that are working on this issue. And you can find a lot of information at the website that is kind of like this national, even international hub for this movement. And that is at www.childrenandnature.org. I think on one of my One Story, One Songs, I said it's .com, but it actually is .org. So childrenandnature.org, and I'll put that in the notes when I'm finished tonight. So check this book out if you haven't read it. It might change your life. And certainly if you're if you're in your 50s or 40s or 60s or 70s, you will totally relate to how Mr. Louv, he talks about how the world has changed, and children are spending 7.5, 8 hours a day now kind of hooked plugged into their electronics, and the impact that is having on their health, mental health, physical health. Here's a follow-up book that Mr. Louv, The Nature Principle, did. And then he's even done one since this one rather. So check all that out. And on that website, there is an endless amount of peer-reviewed research showing the importance of studies that show the importance of connecting with children regularly for children's development, for our own mental health as adults as well. So anyway, that's the movement. It's called the Children and Nature Movement, or the Leave No Child Inside movement. And this song, Leave No Child Inside, I wrote it when I was kind of getting the group started and kind of getting all excited about this movement and hoping to make an impact on getting more children outside. So I wrote Leave No Child Inside, and of course that's what I've been doing songs the last, let's see, I'm on maybe the 11th song of this album, Nature Needs Kids. And Leave No Child Inside actually is number 14 on that. So here it is. I hope you enjoy it, and hope you can get outside lots and lots. Leave no child, 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 leave no child inside. The time has come. The time is now to get our children back outside somehow, into the open air, into the open air, where nature lives, nature lives. Give back to our children all that nature has given. We will leave no child inside. Bum, 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 bum. We will leave no child inside. Bum, 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 bum. Richard Louv, author of Last Child in the Woods, says, wonder is the most important word in his book. The wonder in that moment when you were 3 or 4 and you went out into the backyard. You crawled out into the weeds and found a rock and turned it over. Found that you are not alone in the universe. You are not alone in the universe. You are not alone in the universe. We will leave no child inside. We're waking up. Come on! We've heard the call. We've heard the call. Now take that little hand and walk it down the hall and out the door and out the door into a world of green, to a world of green. And help them find a quiet place to wonder and dream. We will leave no child inside. Bum, 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 bum. We will leave no child inside. Bum, 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 bum. We must leave no child inside. Bum, bum, bum. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. Albert Einstein. One touch of nature makes the whole world kin. William Shakespeare. Those who dwell among the beauties and mysteries of the earth are never alone or weary of life. Rachel Carson. Man's heart away from nature becomes hard. Standing Bear. The voice of nature is always encouraging. Henry David Thoreau. The wind and the rain and the flowers and the trees, the sun and the sky, the water and the bees, the frogs and the birds and the fish and the earth and me. You and me, you and me, you and me, you and me. Yeah! I recorded that with some little ones, and I really missed their voices on that. Man. Well, so that's the Children in Nature movement, or the Leave No Child Inside movement, and may we leave no child inside. May every child have the opportunity to go to a nature day camp, a nature overnight camp, a park near them, in their own backyard, and that's that. So be well, and I will see you tomorrow for another one story and one song. Until then, be well. Bye-bye.